Oops. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera there. Hello, Wendy Ann. There's only 2 people watching, my lovely. I think that's you and me. I'm jumping the gun a little bit early there. Oh, thank you, Wendy Ann. Hello, Vinka, my lovely. Mind you, if it's early where you are, Wendy Ann, I doubt if many people will be awake. Hello, Annabella, my lovely. Ah, right, lovely. And well done, Neela. That's brilliant, Neela. Keep going. Don't start self-sabotaging, my lovely. Hello, Selena. How are you? Oh, well, hoping you're okay, Vinka. Sorry to hear that it's a sad day for you. You can do Neela if you want to. Hello, Addison. How are you? Hello, Reshma. My lovely. Okay. I'll be with you in one tick. Let me just complete this, or I will forget what I was doing. And there was something here that I remembered and I didn't do. Oh, I'll have to come back to that. Okay. So Reshma, which pile do you want, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Reshma, which pile do you want, my lovely? Out of these, up to there. The gilded, that one. And then here. Right, okay. Sorry, too many. I pulled that wrong. Don't worry. Spirit told me to put them back. Oops. Sorry, again, I've turned to the chat. Yeah, same card came out anyway. Right, let's just stop there in what he's saying here. I just want to pull one through for you. Okay, so Reshma, what you've asked what his feelings are for you. Okay, so his higher self is saying victory and success. He is your man. He wants, so rephrase it. Okay, his higher self, not his 3D self. I'm connecting to higher self energy. Higher self sees more than the 3D self. Okay, so it gives us a clearer picture of where energies are, because it's true energy, pure energy from your higher self, not from ego self. So he's he's saying you can have victory and success with him here. He wants victory and success and to be yours. Okay, he often is wondering, what you're doing. I want to be with you here. Here, his higher self is saying for you to put the past behind you. Again, if you keep living in the past and you keep regurgitating the past, you're going to get the same past problems. Nothing's going to change because you're bringing in the past into the now. Okay, so they're reminding you, his higher self is saying you need to do the work and you need to watch those thoughts. He wants to come forward and tell you that he loves you. Okay, may not be at this current time, but his higher self is saying if you do the work, then he will come forward and tell you he loves you and reveal and speak his truths. He certainly still, in his 3D self, believes in this connection. There is movement going on behind the scenes, and he does want things to grow between you here. He wants you to become more balanced, start seeing the water vessel as half full instead of half empty, being more positive and coming out of your anxiety every time he gets in touch with you, expecting the worst. Okay, this relationship is protected. You're protected. Okay, there are no punishments in your imagination. Your imagination creates everything that you see that is man-made, came from somebody's imagination. It is your imagination, which is your thoughts, that create. Okay, there's no punishments in there, only the punishments you put on yourself. There's no shame, there's no guilt, there's no limits. Okay, so Spirit is saying for you, you're protected. You're only going against yourself. Okay, so how does he feel about you? Again, he still wants to be with you. Nothing has changed. Again, the only reason you're not seeing it is because you're not focusing on it. You're focused on the version that you don't want to be seeing and the old story. And until you take your focus off that and live only within in the desired outcome you want, again, the Bible quote, whatever you desire, believe you have received it and you will. The 3D is a reflection. It's nothing else. The 3D is the effect. You are the cause. So whatever is going on within you, because life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. And until you change within, you're not going to see the changes from him. Again, yes, you're still attached to the old story when it comes to him. You're expecting him to make all the changes. He can't until you've changed within. When you have changed within and you're happy with the new version of him that you're focusing on, that version will come through. But if you keep wavering, you're going to get hot and cold behavior. Remember, the spiritual laws cannot be broken. They're there. They've got rules. And there are the law of gravity, the law of assumption, the law of attraction, the law of balance, the law of vibration. There's lots of spiritual laws, and they all work together in a way. And again, Spirit is reminding me that when you are waiting, you create more waiting. Okay, let me read a quote to help you understand that. They're reminding me of it that I've got on my phone. When you're looking at my desire is fulfilled when it's here, you will wait forever. The manifestation happens when I go into the wish fulfilled within. Okay, experience in you, within you, in your imagination, what you would experience in your circumstances were your desire fulfilled. Well, you're not. You're not seeing yourself as a happy couple. You're not seeing yourself as being happy together, because you're still looking at the 3D. Okay, if you wait, you will always get more waiting mirrored back to you. The external world is only the reflection. Selena, which deck would you like, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Fourth. Oops. Okay. So I know you've asked what's next, but Spirit aren't giving you what's next. Why? Because you create. Okay. What do you want to be next? Spirit is saying. Okay. So they're saying you here, they're just giving you advice. I have asked them. Every card I've shuffled, I've said what's next between you both. But they're giving me more a general to remind you that you're the one in power. Not Spirit, not Lee, you are. Okay, you're the one with all the power. Nobody else. You're creating your 3D. So they're saying here, take the teachings that we've given you. You've still got, and take actions in your thoughts. You've still got old assumptions and beliefs that you keep coming back to in your thoughts. Okay, and it's keeping you shut out in the cold. Okay, even if you're in contact, you're cutting your nose off to spite your face. You're keeping yourself back from going around the back of the house and having an amazing party because that's where all the lights are on and everybody's there. But you're walking past to an empty house, what you think is empty. Okay, so Spirit is saying, keep applying the teachings that we've given you. They are law. Okay, take action in your thoughts. You're the one with all the power, nothing outside of you. The 3D is only the effect. You're the cause. Okay, cause and effect. So they're saying here, what is going to make you feel like your cup is overflowing, that you've got everything that you want now? Okay, we're not waiting. Remember what I've just said. If you're waiting, you will create more waiting. Okay, so turn your back on your emotions that are not serving you. Watch what you're thinking, and you will go into the next cycle that you want to be seeing in your life with him. You're creating what happens over the next 2 months, not us. They're saying, okay, you're creating what happens. So just make sure that you're watching your thoughts and anything you're telling yourself, even if it's simple things like he's always too busy, then he will always be too busy. Okay, so we would change that to he's always got time for me. I just love that we spend so much time together. He hardly ever calls me. It's on and off. Or he takes ages to reply to a text, or he calls me every other day. I am so happy that we're in constant harmonious communication. Okay, so really watch simple little things that come up in your thoughts that are still a belief and assumption that you're not taking action in your thoughts with, and you're seeing limited hot and cold behavior. Okay. Good. We'll just make sure that there's not any sneaky old thoughts still there where you feel that you're not getting what you want. Okay, look at why. Okay, is it because you're still waiting for him to do something? Well, we don't wait. We already see them as doing it. Okay. Yes, watching those sneaky little things because they can become their quicker because you're used to thinking them, Spirit is saying, so they will have a quicker result, especially when you've known somebody a long time. They're saying you forget the little things that you're so used to seeing that person as, that we forget to change those sneaky little thoughts, is what they're saying there. Okay, Reshma, which pile for you? It's quite funny that this should come first, because even before, when I read your question, they were saying straight away to remind you that circumstances do not matter. If you make it an issue, it will be an issue. Okay, remember the how and the when and the timing is not your job. So they're reminding you, you're the one with the magic wand. Okay, so again, as per the law of assumption, that which you assume to be true will be true. So if you are assuming that the two of you are together, the rest is taken care of. Okay, in a way that benefits all. So they're straight away reminding you, well, it doesn't matter what you're asking, because it's your thoughts that, you know, you just see the two of you together. The rest takes care of itself. So coming back to your last reading, they're saying you're not keeping in that, hence the fact you're not seeing it. Okay. Spirit are also saying, you know, where as far as the little one that has come into play, ask yourself honestly, they're saying, how many times over the last few months or years have you thought, what if they had another baby? Okay, they're saying, we'll say no more, but you honestly ask yourself, did these thoughts crop up in your mind over the months or years? What if they have another baby? And they're saying, you know, if you haven't, then obviously it doesn't matter, because it's here, baby's here, and also it doesn't matter. Circumstances don't matter. You can't ignore them. You're obviously going to react to them, they're saying. But what they're saying is that your imagination creates, okay? There's not a new life to think about. That's where you're wrong. Okay, you're making that. Remember, nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. They're saying we are coming across more like as if we're cold here, but it's your imagination that creates. It is a law. Okay, the law of assumption, that which you assume to be true. So if you assume that it's a problem, it will be a problem. If you assume, oh, now there's a baby, he's never going to leave, he will never leave. If you are assuming that the two of you are together and you're not getting into giving that energy, the circumstance energy, then the two of you will be together, but you're not. You've gone back to focusing on 3D facts. Hence the fact they pulled this card out. Yeah, so stay balanced in your thoughts and in your feelings. Stay balanced. She's got her eyes shut. She's not looking at the 3D. She's just within, balanced in her thoughts. Meditation. Okay. Also, they're saying to me, go back to your first reading that we've just done, from his higher self, that was telling you that he wants to be with you. So it's not a problem, if you get what I mean. Again, they're not shutting up here. They're giving another example for you. Are you the first person in the whole of the world where somebody's partner or somebody they want to be with who's had a baby hasn't walked away from their person with a baby? Okay, let me rephrase that, because that was a bit jumbled when it came out. You are not the first person. So, as all things are possible, if it's happened to somebody else, it can happen for you. So there are many people, unfortunately, whose person that they're with, or even if they've broken up with them and just dallied with them, okay, who's had a baby, that the person walks away from them. Okay, so it's not impossible, is what Spirit is saying. All things are possible. You're not the first. If it's happened to lots of other people, it can happen for you. I hope that makes sense, because Spirit is a bit, again, on a fast one tonight. Yeah, just sit there expecting. When you are expecting what you want to happen, it will happen. All you got to do that is stay balanced, knowing that you're creating this, and stay within your, just waiting for it. Look at you, just sat there waiting for it. Okay. Again, you know, listen to the teachings that we're giving you. Go and explore them on YouTube or on the internet. The laws, the spiritual laws, the law of balance, the law of attraction, the law of assumption, the law, you don't want the law of gravity, the law of vibration, okay, the other laws. But love, they're reminding you, love, loving energy. Obviously, you don't wish harm on the baby, you don't wish harm on the mother. Okay, but when you are, everything always works out in a perfect way for me. For everybody involved, I'm sending love and light, health and happiness to the mother and the baby. Okay, it's your reality. In their timeline, there's multiple timelines. Remember, they're saying that we're not just in one linear timeline. There are multiple timelines with infinite possibilities. So in their timeline, in his timeline and her timeline, you're not changing their timeline. You're changing your timeline. Which is quantum. Okay, quantum. The quantum field. Whoops. What earth was that shot out across the room? Yeah, so again, don't let the past or what's happened hold you back. Okay, just sit there waiting for your potion to brew. Whatever it is, you know, waiting for it to come into fruition, but you're not lined up enough with it. Put the work in. Okay, put the work in. Only you can do the work because you're the only one having your thoughts. Right, I know it buffered then. Yes, emotions do come in there saying, but that is where you need to be disciplined. It's my reality. I can be and do whatever I want. Okay? Victory and success if you put the work in. Remember, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. Again, you know, if you're self-sabotaging, you're just causing waiting instead of what you want. Again, bringing in that loving energy. But again, you need this healing. Again, Spirit is saying to you, if you can't see what you want, okay, if you can't see what you want, I will carry on bringing some other cards in because you pay for 14, but they're saying if you cannot focus on the desired outcome you want, then do a releasing prayer. Okay, just release. When you think of him, you send him and his family in love and light, happiness and health. And then say to yourself, higher self, I ask you to bring in my true love. Whether it's him, whether it's his equivalent, or whether it's somebody 10 times better than him. And let it go. Okay, let it go and see who turns up. Usually you will see a change within 2 to 4 weeks. Okay? Because what's gone on in the past and what's just happened is too much of a bridge for you. You're not trusting in your power, like the power one came up before. You're not trusting in yourself. Oh no, it wasn't you who had the power one, but you're not trusting in yourself, they're saying. So because you keep going back to the past and now what's happened. Okay, so just release it so that you're not burning yourself out. Yeah, the angel of love, sending him, every time you think about him, do not think of anything else other than, I release you in love and light, health and happiness for you and yours. Okay, and then remind yourself, higher self, I'm handing it over to you for you to bring forward my true love or divine match, whether it is him, whether it is his equivalent, or whether it is someone 10 times better. Okay, but send out loving energy. Yeah. The door to personal healing and happiness opening there as well. When you come from love, the door to personal healing and happiness will open. Man holding coin. The person for you will come forward, whether it's him or not. Okay, but you'll be with somebody if you do that releasing prayer. Okay. That's not 3, 6. That's it, my lovely. That's your 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. And yes, as Baby Boo says, process your emotions. I do. If something comes back to me in 3D that is like, whoa, wasn't expecting this, I will accept or reject within me. Okay, I don't react. I say to myself, do I accept this? Am I happy with this or am I not? No, yes, okay. So then I go from there. Okay, I go to the end if I'm not happy with it. If I'm happy with it, I accept it. Good for me. Okay, if it's something emotional, I will not do anything. Just when thoughts come up in my head, I do blanket statements. I am love. I am loved. I am lovable. I radiate love. Okay, I love myself. I always get what I want. I'm highly desired. I'm number one. I'm first best. I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. Okay, until my heart starts to come back in. Okay, so if it's been a shock and my emotions are all over the place, I just wait till my sort of nervous system has settled again, and then I take it from there. When I feel strong enough, I will, again, do I accept what's just happened? Do I not? Where am I going from here? Okay, so I always go back within and take it from there. But overall, Spirit is saying it's only a problem if you make it a problem. It's not a problem. There are lots of people who walk away from a family. There are lots of people who, focus on what they want and they get what they want. It's what you make it, they're saying. Hence the fact they pulled that first card with the magic wand. Right, let me just sort these out a minute. Yes, exactly, because he does want to be with you. You're the one pushing him away. You're the one telling yourself the story that you're telling yourself. Again, spirit, I've just looked up and seen that, and spirit is saying to you, where you're saying it's exhausting, just need some peace. They're reminding you that you're constantly creating. Okay, so whenever, watch your thoughts. Okay, throughout the day, just observe your thoughts and see where they keep going to when you think of certain areas in your life. Okay, it's because that is the story that keeps being repeated. So if you keep saying, oh, he just doesn't leave me alone, I've told him to leave me alone, okay, come back to blanket statements. My life is perfect, I always get everything I want, everything always works out in my favor. Okay, I'm highly desired, I'm valued, I'm respected, I'm appreciated, I'm loved, I'm adored. Okay, I am cherished, I'm treasured. People love spending time with me. Okay, come back to blanket statements, they're saying. Your life should not be exhausting because you're constantly creating, whether we like it or not. Becoming a conscious creator is to help you to have a better life, not a worse life. That is why spirit is trying to awaken a lot of humans. Okay, it's not just me saying it, there are thousands of people saying it. Okay, and there's thousands of people who've been saying it over the centuries to try and wake us up to become enlightened spiritual beings that we are. Remember, our human body is only a vehicle carrying around the energy, which is your essence, which is your soul. When your human body gives up, your energy is still there. And judging by, you know, how far you've come, what you've learned in this lifetime, you will then reincarnate or whatever, okay? Or not, if you have reached enlightenment, if you like. Remember, your subconscious mind is what creates. Your subconscious mind remembers everything that's happened in your life. It's only your conscious mind. If I said what happened to you when you were 10, you'd be like, I don't know. Okay, but your subconscious mind knows it's there, but it doesn't know what's real and what's not real. That's why sometimes memories can get skewed around a bit, or you remember one version of something and somebody else who was there sees it as totally different. Okay, we all have our own little realities, personal realities that we're creating that is unique to us, because it's our unique thoughts that we're constantly chattering in our heads all day long is what gets pushed out. So observe those thoughts. Is it lining up with what you want? Are you wanting more money? Are you wanting love? Are you wanting happiness? Are you wanting perfect family? Are you wanting holidays? Whatever it is that you want, are you saying consciously, oh, I really want this, but then subconsciously when you're having a shower or walking the dog or driving your car or going to work or whatever, where you're not concentrating on something, is those thoughts that are running all the time, constantly chattering, that is creating. So, oh, I'd really want to be in a loving relationship, but then you're sat on the bus and you see a loving couple. Oh, I never seem to find the person I want. My relationships always suck. Or, oh, I really want to buy that dress, but I just never have any money in my bank account. Okay, it's those thoughts that you're constantly regurgitating that get pushed out. Why? Because when you're focused on them, they grow. What you focus on grow. Your thoughts are energy. So even if you're just saying to yourself, my life is perfect, everything always works out in my favor, your subconscious mind knows what you want. It will bring you what you want, because if your life was perfect, you would be seeing things as perfect. You wouldn't be wanting anything. You wouldn't be lacking anything. Okay, so they're saying when you are just even doing that, my life is perfect, I always get everything I want. Everything always works out in my favor. I'm so happy and grateful that I get to have everything that I want. My life is perfect. Okay? I get to have all the love, all the romance, all the passion I want. I get to have all the money I want. I get to have all the happiness and joy and excitement that I want in my life. I get to have all the health and beauty that I want in my life. Okay? Go blanket statements. I get to be with my true love. Okay? If you are really in love with somebody and you've tried, this is for any of you, okay, and you are doing affirmations over and over again with your specific person, okay, and you're saying their name, just come back to blanket statements. I'm so happy and grateful. I am in a beautiful, loving relationship with the love of my life, or my true love, or my divine match. Okay, let it go. Your subconscious isn't stupid. Your higher self isn't stupid. It knows who you love. But it releases the resistance and the blocks that you've got towards it. Okay? Just going to dabble with my candle a little bit. Yeah. Get some more melty wax in it. Woo. Oh, I love making a mess. It'll probably go out now because I've flooded it. I've got a new one ready. I don't know what this strip is though. Lime and coconut. Yes, but it's your assumptions that create what happens in yours and how people show up. He is seeing a different version of you because his assumptions about you are different to the assumptions that you have about him. So again, there are multiple versions of us. Okay, there's a book by, I think it's Frank Dodson, called Parallel Universes of Self. And that's why, as well, everyone is you pushed out based on your assumptions about them. So when you change your assumptions, okay, about him to how you only want him showing up, the only version of him that you want showing up, for anybody in your life, that is how they will show up. You change within. It's not because you're not bothering about him. Okay, so from my own personal experience with putting everyone is you pushed out into practice, when I learnt about it, okay, is I would just focus on the version of them that I want, and they just change automatically. They have to conform to the version that I'm seeing them. So when they want to do something, okay, I will think to myself, do I want to go along with that? Do I want to do that or not? And if I don't, then in my head, I don't say anything to that person. I just assume the outcome that I want. And they conform, they change, they'll suddenly go, oh, by the way, I've decided I don't want to do that, we'll do this instead. Okay, so, when you look at Create Your Futures channel, why do you think in all the success stories where their person is either blocking them, telling them they don't want to move in with them, telling them that they don't want to be with them, telling them that it ain't going to happen, okay, sorry babe, but what you're wanting is never going to happen. I'm not that type of person. I'm never going to do that. That's not me. Okay, but the client goes within their thoughts and only sees their person doing what they want. Okay, and that person will think it's their idea and come in and change. Okay, so where the person is saying, sorry babe, but there's no way I'm moving in with you, it ain't happening, or there's no way I ever want kids, or I don't want to ever get married, or I'm not the type of person to leave love notes around the place. When the person goes within and only sees, yeah, my person and I are happily married together, me and my person live happily and blissfully together, my person always leaves me beautiful love notes, I love waking up and seeing beautiful love notes, then that person changes. Okay, go and listen to them, it's there. Okay, read in the comments as well where people are saying, oh, well, my person did this, they didn't do that before, but they do now. Okay, because you're changing your assumptions. Now that's what you have to deal with, Spirit is saying. Because as we've explained, there are multiple realities of you. You're not changing his timeline. You're changing your timeline. You're selecting a version of you two that are already together. Okay, where you're happy together. So what you're doing is you're lining up and tapping into that timeline. They will be okay. Because in their timeline, they're still together. If you can't drop that guilt, okay, remember, in your imagination, there is no shame. There's no punishment. There's no guilt. You can have what you want in your imagination. So if you can imagine the two of you being together, then the two of you can be together. If you, every time you go to imagine it, it feels wrong, then it's not going to happen. As within, so without, my lovely. So they're saying the choice is yours. Okay, Malika, my lovely, what is your question and which pile would you like for your question? Andy Man, you're after. Malika, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? And Reshma, Spirit is saying it's not about what he wants. He wants to be with you, but you're not getting that version of him. They're saying, how many readings have you had just from us? Okay, just through me, that everyone has said that he wants to be with you. But you're not, if you ask him, he's going to be unsure. Okay? If you're waiting for him to know what he wants, you're not going to get what you want, Spirit is saying, because it doesn't work like that. That's not how the laws work. Okay, Malika. What will be the outcome? Again, the outcome to what, in 20 years time? It's Spirit doesn't work like that through me. Okay, they will just give you advice on the situation for you to move forward to get what you want. Okay, because your thoughts, a reading is never set in stone with anybody. Okay, I will tell you that now. You always have free will to change. How many cards have you got? 10, haven't you? Let's do these. Yeah, let's do these. Right. Okay, my lovely. I'm not seeing commitment at the moment, no. Okay, in the current energy that you're in. So when you go for a reading, we're picking up on your current energy. Okay, so when clients come to a reading for me, it's like you're in a traffic jam. This is where you are. You can continue moving in the current energy that you're in. Your energy is your thoughts and feelings. Okay, or you can scoot round to get to where you want. So in the current energy that you're in, we've got forgiveness and learning and Father. So it can be, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So it can be that perhaps there is something from, it might be that he's a father. It may be that he's influenced a lot by his father. It may be that you've had something happen in your life where your father has been a big impact on your life in maybe a good or a bad way, okay, a negative or a positive way. But Spirit have pushed him forward for you. Here is getting more balanced, okay, getting more balanced, then you'll have your victory and success. Things will be more successful for you if you're more balanced. Okay, and what's he doing here? You here, you got your eyes closed to all the stormy water behind. You're getting more balanced. Okay, so that is your victory and success. If you don't keep pinning yourself down swords are thoughts. Okay, so if you're not pinning yourself down with the old thoughts, okay, what if this doesn't work out? What if he doesn't want to be with me? I've had shitty relationships before. What if this one goes the same way? Okay, it can be a million things. But Spirit is saying, if you get more balanced in your thoughts and in your feelings, okay, then you can have victory and success that you want. But if you keep pinning yourself down with previous letdowns, disappointments, thinking that he'll let you down, or whatever your situation is, or just thinking back to negative thoughts, okay, then things will take longer to get. They're saying here, he finds you very attractive, okay, but also see yourself as beautiful. We're all beautiful. We're all unique. If you're in no contact, I don't know if perhaps you're in no contact, because these can be that he's wanting to talk to you, okay, wondering what you're doing, and he's not in contact at the moment. But either way, you know, even if you are in contact, you know, him wanting to speak his truths to you here, wanting to talk to you here. So again, at the moment, I only do, we're in no contact, okay. But Spirit is saying then, forgive and learn. Learn from this, okay, and we will push him forward if you are in a loving, open energy, and being more balanced, not pinning yourself down with the old story, okay. Yes, you're on his mind. He is wondering what you're doing here, okay. He's wondering what you're doing here. So the time it takes for him to come back to you is the time it takes for you to look at where you're focusing your energy. What you focus on grows. So if you keep focusing on, oh, it's been X amount of time, we're still in no contact, he's not here, I wonder if he even thinks about me, I wonder if he even loves me, he said this, he said that, I did this, I did that, whatever, okay, then that is all old stuff that you keep regurgitating and reinfecting your mind with every day. So you're stuck in that loop. You're not going to see any progress. You're slowing it down. It can take months or years. Okay, so the quickest way to collapse time and space is to see yourself as already being a loving couple. So when you think of him in your mind, you're sending loving energy. I love you. I'm so happy that we are so good together. I'm so happy that we're a lovely couple together. Okay. I know you were asking that, but it's too far ahead. I only go 12 months ahead. Why? Because you can change your mind in 3 months' time. You might meet somebody else in 3 months, or you might wake up one day and say, you know what, I can't be bothered to wait for him anymore. I'm going to go out and enjoy myself and wonder who comes along. Okay, you're always change it. Not in the next 12 months. No, I'm not having the Two of Cups. I've not got the marriage card. I've not got an engagement card. So I can't give you anything more than what they're telling you. Okay, when I shuffled the cards, I asked what's commitment is between yourself and your SP. It's coming out with you. If you're more balanced, you'll have your victory and success. Okay, but if you keep pinning yourself to the floor and are not releasing the past, okay, then it's going to take longer. Yeah, so again, you know, pay attention to the red flags. Where do your thoughts go when you think about him? Is it lined up to you being happily married or getting commitment? If not, then you've got some work to do, my lovely. Because you're just stuck in your own prison cell of thoughts. I do have a Get Them Back playlist, okay, that might help you. If you go to my playlists, you will find one called Get Them Back, and that will help you how to shift your thoughts. Okay, just like it says in the Bible, whatsoever you desire, so you are desiring commitment, believe you have received it, and you will. Okay, so if you are, when you think of him, seeing him with loving energy, that you're a happy couple, Even if you just say to yourself, I'm so happy that we are so in love with each other and such an amazing, perfect couple together, then that is your new assumption and that will become your truth. Iman, deck number 2. Okay, victory and success out straight away. And him giving you something more secure here. Okay, so basically him opening up to you because you're opening up to you're not pushing him away. As long as they're reminding you, as long as you stay in that energy. If you start going straight back to, oh no, what if this, what if that, the ifs, the whys, the buts, the maybes, the hows and the whens, and the timings, you're going to cause a delay. Energy needs momentum. Yeah, so make sure that you turn your back on any thoughts that are not serving you. Okay, so we don't want to slip back into, oh, well, I've done this, but what if? Self-sabotaging, okay? Make sure that you turn your back on the thoughts. It's swords, so thoughts that enter your mind, observe them. Yeah, reminding you that you're the magician. Things can be creative and beneficial. You're the magician. You can have what you want. Don't start pinning yourself down again, okay? So they're really telling you to watch your thoughts, my lovely. 2 cards here telling you to watch your thoughts. So Spirit is saying a good one for you that might help you. When you start to go back to, yeah, but what if? Okay. Start to say to yourself, no, I am worthy of all the love and happiness I want in my life. I am worthy and deserving of a committed relationship from my SP. Okay, I am love. I am lovable. I love myself. I am loved. I radiate love and beauty. Okay, I radiate love to all. Yeah, so really watch your thoughts. Look at you. Again, a sword here. Putting your emotions locked safely away. But watching your thoughts. Watching for those negative reasoning mind coming in so that you can fight them off. Okay, so really watch your thoughts. Your thoughts are going to be your crutch here. Okay, remember, you're planting the seeds. Your emotional security and financial security is in your hands. So let them grow. Let's just pull in one of these for you. Yeah, reminding you your outside world is a reflection of your inner world. It's all a reflection of you. So really watch your thoughts, Iman. Okay, if you start to go back into old thought patterns, fight it off. Okay, where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, let those seeds grow. The seeds that you plant, your thoughts, let them grow. Yes, from the first two cards. Victory and success, him offering you what you want, okay, but don't start self-sabotaging was the rest of the reading. So in the current energy you're in, where you've not pushed him away, okay, then you should continue to see what you want unfold. But if you start to straight away self-sabotage, even if it's for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, just be careful where your thoughts are going. As soon as a negative comes in, look at it, observe it, and say, no, this is how it is. I am worthy and deserving of all the love and happiness I want in this relationship. I am love. I am loved. I'm highly desired. All right, sorry. Which pile do you want, my lovely? No, you can pick, Spirit saying, because you know which pile you want. Exactly, you want the one with him in it. This is one with him in it. Do you want this one or do you want that one? This is one with him in it, or do you want this one? Even Wendy Ann knows, look. I'm assuming that you didn't actually talk to him then, because if you did talk to him, you would know. Okay. I love what Spirit is saying here. Okay. Right. Either because he wanted to meet up with you, but you were sort of, okay, or it was to do with just some kind of social situation. Yeah. But Spirit is saying, well, what Do you want it to be? Okay, so this would be the opportunity not for you to start doubting, oh, well, I wonder what he wanted. Okay, you should be saying, well, obviously he called me because he's head over heels in love with me and can't wait to be with me. Oh, he just can't keep away from me. Okay, look, ignore what 3D is showing you. Download what you want. Okay, what you believe in. This child is believing that he can fly, that a pig can fly. He's believing in love. Okay, so what does your heart want? Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning, they're saying. So be strong. What do you want him to be giving you? Okay, not like, oh, well, I'm not getting, what was that about? Okay, guarding your heart and sort of turning your back on him. So Spirit is saying, surrender this. Okay, what do you want? We will give you what you want. Your wish is our command. Okay? So, yes, so keep on in that. Okay, he's not going anywhere, Spirit is saying. He's not going anywhere. The time it's taken is because you're not lining up enough with this is it. I'm not entertaining any other thought other than we are in a loving relationship. I don't need to figure out the how and the when. I don't need to keep looking at 3D and seeing shit. I'm just focusing on more shit if I keep doing that. You're causing the delay. Okay? So close your eyes to the 3D. Stop living in the 3D, okay, and letting it affect you. Obviously, we've got to live in it, they're saying. You're human. You're going to go through day by day. But it's how you keep reacting to it. Okay, it doesn't matter. 3D is a reflection of your old thoughts. So anything still not lining up with what you want, focus on what you want within. Your imagination creates. We're not, as I said earlier, when I get what I want, I will have manifested it. You manifest it within first. You push it out. When you've got it within, it has to be reflected back to you. At the moment, you haven't got it within. Okay, you're not staying in the I've already got this, it's already done, it's already mine, I don't need to worry about it. Okay, so surrender it. Surrender the how and the when and the timing. It's not your job, they're saying. So why did he call you? Because obviously he wants to hear your voice, they're saying, but also because really he wants to meet up, so he could have been testing the waters, but also it may just be like making the excuse up about some social event. But at the end of the day, he wanted to hear your voice, is what they're saying. Go back to the last 2 Instagrams I've done. Spirit's reminding me to tell you. Okay, where I explained about why are you waiting? Why we're waiting for things. Okay, and how to change that. Good, good, good. The Spirit's also saying to you as well, remember, you're perfect as you are. You're already perfect. You're a perfect being. You're never going, they're saying, none of you who even learn all the laws is going to always have their human side. But it's how quickly you can change it and not dwell in it and continue to see unwanted things. Okay, so we're seeing things that we do want and how we react, because you're never going to remember all your lifetime of limiting beliefs and assumptions until they arise. That's why they arise, to help you deal with them, to lay them to rest by changing them. No, I'm worthy of this relationship, etc., etc. Okay, I'm already in this relationship. Of course he loves me. I love him. He's the love of my life. We're happy together. Okay? We're changing all the time. It's not like, oh, I've learnt this and I don't need to learn anymore. We evolve all the time. Yes, Gita, the prices are in the description box below, and this is what I do not cover. And you will need to pick which pile you want out of these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Thank you, Addison. Okay, Gita, what is your question and which pile would you like? Okay. And somebody else has donated. Can you just put who you are in the chat as well so that Addison, my moderator, can know? I do have your question. I will just need your cards that you want for the lady who has also donated. But Gita, this is yours. So is you going to communicate with me? Okay, I don't like to say people's real names on PayPal because sometimes they're different. So Beatrice, you're after Gita. This is Gita's. Whoop. Okay. Right. In the current energy that you're both in, it's not going to happen overnight. Okay. I'm getting here from Spirit. Yes, it is worth waiting for. Divine what timing is at work here. Okay. So it's worth waiting for if you want to wait for him. But the current energy that you're in and what he's in is you're not matching in energy. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, turn your back on the emotions. Cups are emotions. Okay, turn your back on the emotions that are not serving you when you think about him. If you're sat waiting for him and reacting to 3D here, then you're just causing more waiting. When a watched pot doesn't boil. So if you're watching your phone all the time, if you're stalking his social media, if you're constantly thinking, when's he going to contact me? How's he going to contact me? You're causing a time delay is what Spirit is telling you here. So fight off those thoughts, okay? Just because you're not seeing what you want in the 3D, fight swords your thoughts, fight off those negative thoughts that come in, okay? Be strong. Be confident. Okay, of course he's mine. I always get the man that I want. The people I love are always here with me. Okay, oh, he'll be back. Okay, but at the moment you're caught up in your emotions. So that's why Spirit is saying turn your back on the emotions that do not serve you at the moment, because you're just sort of in effect crying over the spilt cups when in the background are the 2 cups. Okay, so focus on loving energy. Okay, focusing on loving energy. But it's worth waiting for if you want to. But in the current energy you're in a lack energy, you're creating more lack in your life. You're not getting what you want because you're not bringing in the loving energy of, oh, yes, of course he loves me. Of course he's missing me. Of course he wants to be with me. I'm the love of his life. He's only ever had eyes for me. I love him. We're such a perfect couple together. Okay, of course he'll be back. I'm always desired. I'm always highly magnetic. I am loved. I am lovable. I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. Okay, so start shifting your energy because the current energy you're in is keeping him away from you. Okay, Beatrice, which pile do you want, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Okay, pile 2, this one. Um, will V. Okay. Good. They wanted me to do this one for you. Last one, hang on. Okay. So for you, Beatrice, yes, you know, it's not a definite yes because of the current energy you're in, but he does want to offer you his love here. Okay. Things can be favorable. He is sort of in resting mode at the moment. Okay. But he does want to come forward here. You know, he's thinking about you still, put it this way, and how much he loves you still. But Spirit is reminding you to focus on what you truly want. Okay, your heart, not your reasoning mind coming in. Okay, oh, but it's been X amount of time, and how's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Okay, just focusing on what you truly want here, which is being a couple, if that's what you want. Okay, so Spirit is saying you need to start doing the work because it's up to you. It's not up to us. We're neutral. We just give you what you want. What you focus on grows. So if you keep focusing on he's not here, when's he going to come, it will take longer. Okay, so Spirit is saying if you put the work in and you close your eyes to the 3D and what's happening and just keep thinking about what you want, because your imagination and your thoughts create everything you see around you came from somebody's imagination, okay, that's been man-made. Okay, your thoughts are living things. They are your desires. Your desire, if you desire him, it's there for you to have. If you can imagine the two of you being happy together, then you can have that because it already exists. If you can see it within, it can be without. Outside of you is what they mean when they say that. So you are the main person that he thinks about. You're the main female that he wants to be with. Okay, but for you, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Opening your heart, sending out loving energy. If you're telling him off, this beast with the sharp tongue, if you're in your mind going over, yes, but he did this and he did that and he said this and he said that and why isn't he here, and if he loved me he'd be here by now, etc., etc. If you're going over all the stuff that is not making you happy and you're in effect arguing with him in your head, you're keeping him away. Okay, so start opening your energy up to loving energy, imagining the two of you together. Okay, he does appreciate you, but start appreciating yourself. Okay, I am loved, I am lovable, I'm highly desired, I'm number one, I'm always first best, I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. Of course he loves me, he's the love of my life, I'm the love of his life. Okay, he always shows up for me. He's always here with me. Start imagining within. Okay, and again, the Bible quote, whatsoever you desire, believe you have received it and you will. Because it's a law, one of the spiritual laws. Okay, and as Einstein said, everything is energy. We're all energy. Your desires and your thoughts are energy. Your feelings are energy. Your heart area gives off a higher magnetic frequency to attract to you what you want as per the law of attraction than your thoughts. Okay, so when you put in your emotion behind it, it's even more powerful. So if you're opening up your heart with, of course we're a loving relationship, in a loving relationship, of course he loves me, okay, of course he'll be back, why wouldn't he back, I'm amazing, I'm the love of his life, I am number one. Okay, allowing your heart to open up and sending loving energy rather than energy that is keeping him away from you. Okay, everything is energy. That's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. Okay. Yeah, here's him turning back up. Okay. Hello, stranger. Where have you been? So, yes, he can come back, but the time it takes is the time it takes you to look at where your thoughts are going when you think about him, where your feelings are going when you think about him, and what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on the lack? Are you sat waiting for him? Because you'll cause more waiting. Again, I've got the Get Them Back playlist. I do have a video in there which is affirmations. I must update that actually at some point because that was done a while back, but they'll still help you. Or help you to see what sort of things you should be saying when you in your thoughts, watching what you're thinking. Okay, somebody else who's just donated, who's put in the question for tarot reading, beginning with an A. I don't want to say your PayPal name in case it's different to your username. Let me know what your question is and which deck you would like, my lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. All right, okay. And which deck do you want, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Fire on ice cream. Which deck do you want me to use? Deck 1. Okay. Okay. So his energy is really good. Okay. We have here where he is making a decision. Okay. Or wanting to make a decision to come forward to you here, offering you something more secure. Okay. He is feeling. He's keeping a lot to himself, so he's not discussing it with anybody else, but he's also feeling more secure within himself as well. Telling you that I want to be yours. I'm your man. Okay. Also, I see my future with you. Events are, there is things going on behind the scenes where you're going to get your wish fulfilled. Okay. He is struggling with a younger female around him. Now, it doesn't have to be anything to do with a lover or anything. It could just be, you know, a sister or younger female. It may be that perhaps you're still struggling with the attachment you have to this, because if you're still seeing a lack energy. Oh, he's still not here. When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? You're causing that time delay. So it might be him saying, look, I'm ready to come forward, but you're holding on to things where I can't come forward because you're still in a lack energy. And that is sort of coming out here as well. So as far as he's concerned, you're everything that he wants, and he's feeling definitely re-energized, but reminding you as well to let go of the old so that the new can come in. He's serious about you. Okay, he wants things to be serious between you as well. But there's still some healing that you need to do here, and that you've still got the drawbridge up. So how can he come across the drawbridge if you've still got it up? So you're still a little bit closed off in your energy, because your energy isn't in that, oh, of course, you know, we're together, or of course it's going to happen. Okay, so Spirit is saying, listen to, remember the wisdom that we've given you already. Okay, use that wisdom to reach for the stars. Okay, and make sure that your heart and your thoughts, okay, your feelings and your thoughts are in balance with each other. Okay, so you're not like in your heart, oh, I really, really love him, I want to be with him, but then your reasoning mind is coming in saying, yeah, but it's been like X amount of time, love. You know, we're talking ages now. Oh, he's probably doesn't even remember who you are. Okay, we get rid of that negative Nancy mind. We make sure it's balanced with what we want. So your thoughts that balance to what you want would be, of course he's my man. Of course he's thinking about me. Why wouldn't he be thinking about me? I'm the love of his life. I am number one. I'm his first choice, his first best. Okay, I'm always chosen. I am loved. Of course we're in a loving relationship. Or of course he'll be back. Of course we will be in a loving relationship. So watch where your thoughts are here. But as far as his energy is concerned, he's wanting to come forward. But you've got a few things to tweak because you've got the drawbridge up. Okay, so you might be thinking a couple of times a day, oh yes, you know, he loves me, of course he'll be back. But then are you contradicting it by then looking for it still? Looking at pick a card readings all the time where it's in your face. When will they come back? No contact. So you're reaffirming no contact. They're not here. Okay, really be careful where you're focusing your attention. Is it focused on what you want, or is it still focused on what you don't have? You're welcome, Eileen. Or Aileen, depends how you say your name. No, I don't like the cold. Actually, in the UK, well, where I am, in my area today, it's been a lovely sunny day. Haven't needed to wear my coat out today. Yes, I've seen the weather that's coming across from your way. Okay, the person who's just paid, beginning with a C. Is it just a general love reading? You don't have anybody in mind? Because if you are wanting to know about somebody else, I will need to pick up on their energy. So I will need an initial for them or a star sign for them. If it's just general or whatever, then which pile do you want as well, my lovely? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Okay, and which pile would you like, sweetheart? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Number 4. Lovely. Number 4. Pink for love. Okay, Spirit, what message do you have for Jasmine regarding love? Oh, yes. Okay, so here as well, they want you to do that as well. So, Spirit is saying two things with this card. They're giving me two messages with this. Yes, there is somebody who is passionate about you, who is coming into your life. Who and when, I don't know. I don't get names. I don't get anything other than what they show me here. So I don't do timings, but somebody is on their way. It's come out first. Okay, so somebody is coming towards you. Now, also for you, obviously you're wanting love in your life. So Spirit is saying to help speed things up, to get things quicker, is to stay balanced. Okay, and here as well, look at the infinity symbol on both. What goes around comes around. So if you're wanting love, stay balanced within yourself. Okay, be patient. Okay, it is coming. You are entering a new cycle. Okay, and the future is, you know, when you think about love, be positive about love. The star card, the beautiful star card here. Okay, you know, really believe in this, they're saying. So true love is coming. Okay, this is the romance of a lifetime that's coming in for you. But to bring it to you quicker, what they're saying is to, in order to sort of call in your soulmate, using prayers, affirmations, okay, visualizations to help bring them to you quicker. So every time you think of love, instead of thinking, well, oh, I wonder who it's going to be, or, well, you can think that they're saying, but they're saying, rather than like, how's it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Hurry up, I need somebody in my life. They're saying, just affirm to yourself, whenever you think of love, just say to yourself, I am so happy and grateful to be in such a beautiful, loving, solid, romantic relationship. I am so happy and grateful that I get to have all the love, all the romance, all the passion that I want from the person I love. Okay, start bringing, I am lovable. I am adorable. I am number one. I am first best. I'm always chosen above anyone and anything else. I am beautiful. Okay? But also loving yourself. Love is the strongest emotion to send out into the universe to get that back to you. Okay, so start feeling like you being happy and grateful to be in a loving relationship. Okay, feeling like you're already in one will attract it to you quicker. Here, okay? And when you're saying, I'm so happy and grateful to be with the love of my life, or my true love, or my divine match, then you will call in the right love instead of wasting your time going through some more people who perhaps are not the one for you. But somebody is coming towards you here. So in order to help it come in quicker, stay balanced in what you're thinking. And be patient. We're not going to look at the how and the when and the timing. We're just going to feel we already are the person who is loved and in a loving relationship, and it will come to you quicker. Ooh, let's play around with the candle again whilst I'm waiting. Hate that with candles when they go right down in the middle. Oops. Hey, Addison, how's your pussycat? Probably calmed down a bit now as it's getting older. There's a lovely grey and white cat in our street, and he is a boy cat, and he jumped into the car today and came and said hello. So I was giving him a good old petting and loving, and he was purring. I do miss my pussycat, but I'm not going to get another one. I'll just pet and love other people's. He just jumped straight into the car, as bold as brass. No, I don't want one full time. Thank you, Addison. Okay, the prices are in the description box, my lovely, or Addison might post you the payments, what they are for the different readings. Thank you. And a reminder, Addison, if you got it there, of what I don't cover. Thank you. Okay, my lovely. What is your question, and which deck would you like me to use? It did come through as another name, but you did put your Varsity K in the message, so I know it's yours. How does Vince feel about you and the third deck? 1, 2, 3. Sweetheart, are you in contact or no contact? Okay. Okay. Right, let me just pick a card for you. 369. Okay, a couple of things here, my lovely. You had a brief tizzy last night. Okay, was it a trust issue? Because we've got trust and the liar. So it may be that you feel he's lying to you or being deceitful in some way, but Spirit is telling you to trust here. But we'll come in more here. So this, I feel, when I was putting it out, I felt from this card that, you know, he enjoys your company. He has fun, you know, he feels in his energy that he has fun when he's with you. But there could be, if you are thinking, you know, yeah, but I don't trust him as well. He was a bit snappy. Okay. So look at, you know, do you trust him or not as well? You might see him as a bit immature sometimes. Okay. You might think that, you know, you're more mature than he is. Not in age, I mean in energy. Okay, you're in minds. Okay, but victory and success is definitely there. You can have what you want here. This is sort of just saying regarding changes, major changes. You're on this journey here of trust, learning to trust people and not seeing the worst in people, because you may have been hurt before or had trust issues with friends or family in the past. Okay, so you can trust him. You're on this journey here. It may be that he's got to go away. Okay, and Spirit is saying trust here. You're sort of, your cupboard is empty, Spirit is saying, because you're not filling yourself up. You're relying on him to make you happy. When he does this, I will be happy. But it doesn't work like that. You need to fill your own cup of love up. But other people are here just to enhance our lives, okay, to enjoy our lives with us, not to be the one who has the weight on their shoulders of making you happy. Okay, that's not somebody else's job, Spirit is saying here as well. Because you can tend to feel fed up, feel let down, okay, feel bored in a relationship as well. So yes, he enjoys your company. How does he feel about you? He wants things to be okay between you. But Spirit is saying you need to trust. Okay, trusting as well. So where this is going depends on if you can get that trust. If you can't, then it's not going to work. Okay, if you can learn to trust, okay, and have faith, then yes, it can work out, because he does enjoy being with you. Okay, I don't have like the Two of Cups, so I don't have like long-term cards with this at the moment, because of the current energy you're in and that he's in as well. So you're in that little bit of slightly off energy with each other. So you're seeing hot and cold, like you say, having little tiffs and that coming in. Okay, so look at why you're arguing or having, you know, why is he snappy as well? Good. Okay, so, but he enjoys being with you. Just, you know, I am adorable. Of course I'm lovable. Of course he loves me. Okay, we're so happy together. Bringing in positive thoughts rather than everything that's not going how you want, if you like. But yes. yeah, you're a little bit in this sort of does he, doesn't he? Okay, he loves me not. Should I, shouldn't I? Okay, you're indecisive. So really feel what you want. This person here has the key in their hand. Okay, which door to go through. So it's your choice in your energy, because we're all connected by energy. But Spirit is saying he is a soulmate. Okay, he is a soulmate for you. Again, with this card, the Chariot, it's all about making sure that you're lined up with what you do want and not what you don't want. But yes, how he feels about you, he enjoys being with you, he enjoys your company, he sees things being okay between you. Every couple argues, Spirit is saying, you know, we all have little tiffs. You're welcome, my lovely. Is anybody else thinking of paying for a reading before I come off? Addison, can you do the readings are over? But if anybody who's watching it is wanting to get a reading, tell me and I will hang on. Thank you, my lovely. You're welcome, Wendy Ann. Right, I don't think anybody is, so I think it is safe for me to go. I will probably be on here again tomorrow. You can always follow me on Instagram as well, but that is just helping you to get what you want, not tarot readings. Okay, my lovelies, I will catch up with you all soon. Thank you, Addison, for moderating. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for getting readings, for those of you who did. Love and light.